These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
Hey, Crimson Knights, good evening to you all. Welcome to the stream. It is Wednesday, the middle of the week, and we are going back to Baldur's Gate 3, which we've taken a little bit of a break from for the past couple weeks. We've been playing Baldur's Gate for like 5 months, something like that. So we've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I am enjoying it. I'm also excited to see how it ends. Let's put it that way. I'm enjoying the game a lot. I'm excited to see how the story ends, what all of our decisions add up to, where it all leads, you know, how we affected the ending and all that kind of thing. So I'm excited to play some more, and it's still going to be a little while before we beat the game. You know, I imagine it'll still take a few weeks or something like that, especially because even though we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 tonight, the end of Fortnite Season 2, the end of Season 2 is tomorrow, and presumably the start of Season 3 is going to be on Friday. Let me double check this just to make sure. Yeah, so it looks like 1 day and 4 hours. So basically, I think it ends at like midnight or like 2 a.m. essentially, Friday, May 24th, which means essentially it ends tomorrow night. All right, so that's confirmed. And the next season probably starts Friday, you know, sometime on Friday, most likely. So we're going to play some Fortnite the next couple days, but tonight we will be playing Baldur's Gate 3. With a little bit of a shorter stream. Speaking of which, thank you for all of your patience. Thanks for waiting for the stream to get started up. Just had to wrap up a little bit of work. Today was a very long day of work, and just needed to get out those last couple things before getting this stream started tonight. So gotta have your priorities. As much as I want to game and hang out with you guys, sometimes it's like, well, I still gotta do this last thing. Whatever. So that's what we've got going on. Welcome to all the Crimson Knights in the chat. Chat's been going on for a while, so I can't go back and read everything. But I want to say hello to as many as I can. Sabyasachi, Latrice, CrimsonMune 13. Who else we got in here? Matty Roach, .rec, Jeremiah. Welcome to everybody who's hanging out. Thank you guys for being here. How is everybody doing? Good to see you all. We're all happy to see Moon 13 here. Hope she's doing well. Speaking of which, I don't know, did we like say happy birthday to you in chat at any point? I don't remember if we did. I feel like we did, but maybe we didn't. Happy belated birthday to Moon 13 in the chat. I told her, you know, personally through direct text message. Just, I don't know if we did it in the stream. I don't remember. I'm sorry if we didn't. What do I got? I don't got much. That's most of what I got right now. It's been a long day of work, guys. It's been a long day. I'm probably, honestly, I'm not gonna drink any G Fuel tonight. Because I don't wanna be lying awake tonight, so I'm just gonna drink water. I have a G Fuel shaker of water. This shaker, I love this shaker. I take this to work, and I know people are probably like, what the heck is this dude doing? It's my Slayers Club steel shaker, and this thing keeps my, like, my water cold all day. I love it. It's great. But yeah, I don't know. I don't got much more to say. Let's play some Baldur's Gate. Moon 13 said, "You're telling me I have no idea what day it is, and I'm tired of screaming babies. So much screaming." I want to make sure this is good. It is. Good. But yes, happy belated birthday to Moon 13 in the chat. She's got over 30,000 moon rocks. Like, what the heck? 30,000 moon rocks. I don't know. Let's assume that we never gave Moon 13 a birthday present. Sabi, can you please give Moon 13 100 moon rocks for her birthday? All right, so man, Gale is kind of like, Karlak is my, she does all the damage in this party, all right? So she's the heavy hitter. Maybe I'm thinking about maybe we'll swap out Shadowheart for Gale.
The gods are watching me.
I feel like we gotta have Gale walk into this area, walk into Baldur's Gate. So where's Gale? Gale's probably over here, right? Yeah, there it is.
Or in toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
Join me, why don't you?
Would that I could. But your entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first.
All right, so I'm gonna swap out Shadowheart, I think.
Lead on, then.
All right, I gotta level him up. Hey, Jack, how's it going, man? All right, so what abilities am I gonna add? Resilient Sphere. Enclose a target in a sphere of shimmering force, blocking all incoming damage and spell effects. Wow. Pretty good. Plants take maximum damage from the spell and have disadvantage on the saving throw against it. I don't know. I don't know what to give him here, though, honestly. I could make 2 defensive spells. He's a wizard. Welcome back, Jeremiah. How's it going, man? Jack, you enjoying the end of this Fortnite season? I just don't know, like, I don't know what to do on these feats. I never know. I don't know what to do for these, man. Like, if I do this, what's it do? Okay, it increases this stuff. Maybe not that, then. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Resilient. You increase an ability by 1. Gain proficiency in that ability's saving throws. Mage Slayer. Maybe I should do Performer for him. All right, let's do Performer. All right. I think Performer's good. All right, so now I can get more. So what do we got? Cloud Kill. All right, let's do Telekinesis. And maybe Hold Monster. I'm going more like kind of defensive type of stuff here. All right, so cantrips. Got Bone Chill. Yeah, Bone Chill's fine. Alright, now we can learn more spells, so what else do we want? This could be interesting. Conjure Elemental, and then maybe Cloud Kill. Let's do those. Alright. So now,
Quite ready for you.
let's see what he's got. He's missing a ring. Like, we definitely should get another ring for him, right? Sort by type. Oh man, you know what we should do? Let's actually go through here. We can learn all these spells. That I don't have. I don't know how. I've got plenty of gold, so I'm not worried about the gold, but we might as well get him to learn all the spells that he can. All right, so we just went through. We learned a bunch of spells. Gale is getting strong here. What do we have? He's just got this little quarter staff. Let's get him a better staff, Crimson Dice. We gotta equip him up nicely. Here's the Spell Sparkler. Do we have other staves? I don't know what other staves we have. Nature's Snares right here. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we've got anything else that I would want to give him. I don't know. padded armor. Let's see. He's got a helmet of autonomy. Wonder if we have any better helmets. Again, let's look at rings as well. Bracing band. After shoving an enemy, the wearer gains +1 to their armor class. That's dumb. Well, it's not dumb, but it's not good for him. You know what I mean? Boots of speed. The wearer deals an additional 1d4 with throw attacks and attacks me with improvised weapons. None of this is really good for him. So let's see what we got here. True Love's Caress, Mage Hand. The wearer cannot be blinded. That's not super helpful. What is this? Sentient Amulet. I don't know. I guess I don't have a lot of rings, really. He wears light armor. Let's see what we got in terms of light armor around here. The mighty cloth. Wear rare clothing. Here's a rare light armor. But this is actually pretty good light armor. Alright, I don't know. Maybe I don't have that much more to add to them. Where's our ranged weapons? Oh, and actually... Battered loot. Do I have other loots and whatnot? What was I looking for? I was looking for ranged weapons, right? Do I not have any of those? Where's all my ranged weapons in here? I sold them all off? When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, they also regain 1 to 6 hit points. Now that could be funny. We might try that out. Okay, I was looking for a nice ranged weapon, though. Do I have any nice ranged weapons? Not that I'm really seeing, to be honest. Not really seeing anything. All right, this might pretty much be what I got, you know? All right, good enough.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
I'm still carrying this clown's severed torso. What's this? Moon Devotion Robe. Very rare clothing.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
She's carrying around all of Brilgor, this whole dude. Satellite shell.
Sharp as ever.
He seems alright. Okay.
Seek and you shall find me.
Alright, I think that's
No
good
one
enough.
stopped me yet.
Why don't we rest, I guess? Probably do a long rest here. Inventory management, that's the game that we're playing right now, Dogpool. That's what we gotta do. How's it going, man? I am guessing that this kid, Yenna, or the cat, one of these is an imposter. I don't...
Here goes
I think that
nothing.
one of them has infiltrated our camp. Oh, we're talking to our guy here.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber.
Are we gonna release that guy?
You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
Remember when my dream visitor looked like an awesome Crimson Empress? And now it looks like this squid? Are you kidding me? You seem troubled.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Who do you think of?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
Did you trick her into thinking that you were a handsome prince? Did you manipulate her like you manipulated me? That's what I'm gonna
I
ask.
see that you are unable to let that go. But do not forget that I trusted you with my life, as you trusted me with yours. Manipulation or not, we need each other. My relationship with Belin was similar in this regard, though less dramatic. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
Dogpool said, Crimson, this seems almost over. Yeah, I mean, I think it's almost over in the sense that we're in Act 3. I'm guessing we've probably got at least another 20 hours left in this game. I have no idea, because I've never played through the game, nor have I watched other people play through it, but I'm guessing we've still got a solid number of streams before we finish this game. But we'll see. I don't know. Dogpool also said, did you buy Alan Wake 2 for the Fortnite skin? Well, I bought Alan Wake 2 a while ago during some sale that the Epic Games Store was having because I don't remember what I got the game for, but it was super cheap. Like, I'm pretty sure I bought the game for like $10 or something like that. After like the sale and the coupon and my rewards, I think I got it for like $10. And it, you know, it was kind of in that second tier of games where I wasn't going to buy it full price, but it was like, it's definitely getting some great reviews. Looks like it could be a really great game that would be fun to play, that I'd enjoy. If I could get it for $10, like, I'll snag it. So I snagged it. The Fortnite skin I didn't care about. I just want to play the game. Now, it's still in the backlog, but my plan is that we're going to play Alan Wake 2 around Halloween. So I'm just holding on to it until, you know, the season of scares. Also, Sabi, going way back, when I said, and I quote, give Moon 13 100 moon rocks for her birthday, what happened after that? Dogpool said, oh, right, I remember that was like 35 and you got 25 off because of Christmas. Yeah, I mean, it was like $35. I got like $25 off or something. Sabi, I said 100 moon rocks. I said 100, but I want to go back and look at this now. Because you gave 3,000. You gave 3,000. So even if you think I said 300, you still didn't do it right. I need moon mods that can follow orders. Come on. Go back, look at the clip. I said 100. I should have asked Maddie. She's the only one who listens. Literally the only one. I should have asked her. And you know what? That's my fault. That is my fault. That's on me. I made the decision to ask Sabi and not Maddie. So, I gotta own that. I know, right, Dogpool? Sabi's out here always trying to print money for everybody. I'm trying to keep the moon rock economy, like, you know, in balance. Have the moon rock mean something. You know what I mean? Sabi's out here trying to devalue the moon rock. He's like Russia or something. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but you know what I mean. Anyways, do you need another hug? I'm sorry for your loss. If I didn't know you were a mind flayer, I'd say you were upset. Drop the act. I know you don't have feelings. I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad.
It's like,
are not
most people are right. Give the Emperor's hand a reassuring squeeze. Thank you for sharing that. I'm not gonna squeeze this squid's hand. Not doing that. I'm just gonna say thank you for sharing that. We'll go the relatively nice route.
Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Moon 13's like, why am I being mugged? Meanwhile, she's got over 30,000 moon rocks. And Jeremiah, what are you talking about, man? He says, Crimson, you're bad at your job. What are you talking about? I'm doing my job.
Not as bad
The
as
problem is I'm also doing the moon mod's job. I gotta do everybody's job. All right, how do we? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's leave here. Leave camp. And okay, there's like this Mattis girl, collector of valued objects. Now she got something I
Pardon
want.
if my eyes are all saucer-like. I didn't realize Baldur's Gate was so big.
Yeah, that is the understatement of this game. The whole game is so freaking long. Big and dangerous. Watch yourself, kid. Where are you from?
Elturel. It wasn't near as big as the gate, even before half of it burned up in the hells. Wait, I know you. You're the reason some of us got here in one piece.
We already had
Thanks.
this conversation, Mattis.
And you're in luck, because we're having a special sale on some of the choice items I picked up on our way here. Fancy stuff. Want to see?
Show me these fancy items you have. Anything
When
magical?
I tried to fool a sharpie like you, have a look.
Have a look. All right, I already sold her a bunch of stuff. I don't super see anything that I want. I'm gonna go ahead and say that we already bought all the stuff that we want. Okay, yeah, you got nothing. You got nothing.
Stay away from trapped chests.
Dot Rex said Elden Ring is long. Yes, it was. Elden Ring was extremely long, wasn't it? Office Mansion. It's Office Mansion. All right, what are we doing? Okay, so I came down this hill. We're over here. We're over here. All right, I guess I gotta like talk to people. Here's first Verone.
Be on your way, citizen. Got a lot to keep my eye on round here.
Okay. Good points, good points. All right, let's go over here then.
You, turn around and toddle your way
Manip
right back out of
Nestor.
here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
You sure? This lot have been through enough without your ignorance. Now, are you going to clear off or not?
I need to get into the barn right now. Something dangerous might be among the donations. Okay. Because I think what we discovered last time is that somebody might have hidden a bunch of explosives inside of teddy bears. All right? We don't want that to happen. So I'm using all the stops, pulling out all the stops. We're going to try to roll our best roll to save the kids. Alright. Good. We rolled a 9. On our 2 die, we didn't even roll a 10, but all of our bonuses got us across the finish line.
Because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Dogpool said, Crimson, read that. Crimson, read which part? What you wrote? He said, Wreck. Before I was a mod, there was a bot running wild in chat, and Crimson had to kick it out like 5 minutes later. And then a mod did come, took all of Crimson's rocks, and left. Gotrick said, somebody robbed Crimson, and Dogpool said, a mod did. And Dogpool said, I think Quora. Quora robbed me? Well, did he take my moon rocks, or he just deleted them? Alright, so let's read this. The Many Tales of Mother Campestre. An excerpt from a book of short but terribly outdated tales for children told by Mother Campestre. The hungry bullywug. Once there lived a bullywug whose name was Billy. His clothes were ragged, he never washed, and he spoke in tongues that nobody could ever understand. But the worst thing about Billy was that he was always hungry. First he ate all the food that was in his village, then he moved on to villages nearby. Soon the entire region was starving because Billy could never have enough. Villagers offered to teach Billy how to farm so that he could make his own way, but Billy was lazy. Billy only ever wanted to live off the kindness of others, so that's what he did. One day, the villagers decided they'd had enough. They had been forced to live off their supplies for months and were sick of it. And Billy, having gotten fat from eating all their food, had started to look rather appetizing himself. I want this book. So, donations chest. I don't want to steal, but can I open it?
Come on, open up.
We failed. Let's have Will take a shot and see if he does any better.
As one does.
Whew, barely, but we did it. Quora the Sith. Okay, well, I'm not gonna steal from the refugees, but like...
I love surprises.
Trap. Be careful.
Splendid blue outfit.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Oh, this is where... Let me disarm this.
This assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Toys trapped to injured children. It's abominable.
All right. It freaking blew up. We almost died.
Any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
I didn't realize it was gonna blow up if I failed. Are you freaking kidding me?
Do such a thing.
Word.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg. Glad I didn't get burned up.
This assignment was going to be dull. No
The
such
path less traveled.
Okay, so now what do I do? Quests. Investigate. Looks like offers a regular at Sharess's Caress. We should try and find him there. Show on the map. Is this Sharess's caress? Okay, so we gotta go up there, which is where we gotta go anyway. We'll get there. We're gonna finish exploring here though.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. I want to have a word.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Yeah. Sabi said, did he take all the moon rocks and left, or .Rex said, he stealed it! He stole it!
Actually got here safely.
Garen Flint
Towed along
Splitter.
my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
What does that mean? Giselle Flint Splitter.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
That's a pretty good line. Ramona Flint Splitter.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
A lot of family drama going on around this fire. Sheesh.
Forward.
Here's Umi.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
I'd.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Okay. Not gonna say why. Here's Zoru.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it. How are you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Dork Man.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! We're both not getting any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
That was awesome. Washing my pits, washing my pits. This is the washing my pits song.
Thought I would have noticed some explosive teddy bears lying around. Guess not. Well done, I suppose.
.Rex said, the dialogue with these characters are weird. And that is an understatement. Yes, it is.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Sabi said, Crimson, something happened on Nexus website. Be right back. What does that even mean? All right, let's see. All right, looks like we've explored pretty well down here. So we could leave this area and go down this way. I don't know where that's gonna go, though. Alright. We can explore a little... Whoop. Explore a little bit more. Come over here. I don't know if we can actually get down there. That might just sort of be, you know, an extension of the area that you can't actually... Just to make the area seem bigger than it actually is. Dead chicken?
We've had plenty for everyone.
It had an egg.
Won't get us fed and watered.
Let's talk to Slarmy.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Zeffy
We
soft
got here
bluff.
first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Tina Two Thumbs.
Back off! I found these apples
That is
first.
very orange hair.
I found these apples first. These are my apples.
Well, I found an egg still inside of this chicken, so that's mine now. That's mine now.
We're as desperate as the rest of these.
You can't have that egg. Oh. That's curious. A little dirt mound where somebody buried some treasures. Don't mind if I do. Potion of Featherfall, lemon, and orange, and some gold. Nice. That was just a nice little treasure chest. The Gur camp. All right, what do we got here? Pumla Grejit.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Okay. How about Ulma?
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day.
Oh yeah, this is Gandrel. So, did you ever find that vampire spawn?
I did not. Although I suspect you knew that much already. Oh yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned.
What killed them?
The wretched undead.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel. But this one is new to me.
I think it's a pretty nice looking face. I didn't know this was a funeral. I'm sorry for your loss.
Those who have left us will be celebrated, not mourned. They died well, after all.
As we all hope to. And this is the one I spoke of, my lady. The stranger I met while hunting the spawn. They killed not only that Fenn's hag, but also the undying General Thorm, if the rumors are true.
2 fine trophies. Perhaps I can interest you in a third.
Oh, we could be convinced. Yet another side quest. Why not? What do you have in mind?
Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador.
Ah,
For years,
Cazador.
His foul
We've
spawn
heard.
have
We've
stolen
heard.
away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could.
I'll do whatever I can.
If you do this, our entire
We went
tribe
fully
will be in
benevolent in
debt.
this playthrough.
On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
Outlander, solemn farewell. Karlach is inspired.
What will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear, but we cannot build plans.
Oliver Karlach.
We will have to act,
for all.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
Caitlin Lurskin.
I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite. I'll destroy every last bloodsucker. I swear it.
But am I not like allowed in here?
They spread like locusts.
What will we do?
So we should do nothing.
So few of us.
Just wait for the next wave.
Strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
Well, let's come up here. Thanks again to everyone for being here. Thank you for liking the video, being subscribed, joined, followed on the channel. Much appreciated, as always. And I hope that you're still enjoying this playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Household Prayer. Lathander the Light, Saloon to Guide, Kellem Vor to Judge, and Passage Provide. Child's drawing. Oh, just picked it up. All right, well. Tonsor Bellagio. Sounds good, Jeremiah.
Spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
It is pretty cool views. I'll give it that. I was like, is this another... it is! It's another dead chicken. Why are there dead chickens everywhere? What the heck? Who killed all these chickens? Yeah, but look at this. This looks pretty cool. All the ships going by. They did a good job with that, I have to say. All right, so let's look at the map. Where are we? Okay, I see. We're doing like a little circuit here. Now we've come to whatever this building is. Let's talk to... Oh, we can't talk to these citizens. Fair enough.
That's curious.
What's curious? Bro, move so I can pick it up, dude. Sword Coast Courier's Key. What's that go to? Double doors. Is it open this by chance? It did. It did. All right, shovel. Don't really need that. Let's look what's
inside.
What's in this cupboard? Not much. Backpack. Nothing. Barshi marsh wine. What the? People just ran through.
Ah, a new face. Something to send?
Danzo Arkwright.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Delivery not guaranteed. I'm sorry to tell you, I found the body of one of your couriers. He carried this letter.
Gomwick. That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
Is this the letter you were looking for?
Ah, you've opened it, I see. Well, let's cut to the chase. Go on. Tell me how much your silence is going to cost me.
Give me all your gold or I start breaking fingers. Everything you have. It'll take a lot of gold to make me forget that horrible letter I definitely read. I don't know. I didn't read it. I'm not here to blackmail you.
You aren't? Right. Well, here's a little something anyway. A gift. Let's not mention this to anyone else. Our little secret, all right?
You receive 340 gold. All right. I'll take that. Seems fair.
Normal service resumed at last.
Fascinating.
Citizens must come first, claims Gortash over refugee rabble. Lord Gortash to be elevated to Archduke. Grand ceremony to be held in Worms Rock Audience Hall. Post house delivery complaints. A log missing deliveries turned to the most recent page. Arc buckle knit. A broadsheet delivery never arrived. Mildly irked. Mungo Frigglebottom. El Torchel. Academy tuition fees notices would prefer these letters stay lost. Mr. Carrion funeral invitations won't be caught dead using such a second-rate service again. Thirstwell Van Thamper. Iron Flask. Do you know who my parents are? I swear. Any letters marked Postmaster Shipment Inquiry that are found and retrieved unopened will be much appreciated. Denzo. Employee pay log. The pay slips of all the employees of the post house. Ringo's pay is marked dock 2 copper pieces at Marhia's request. Alright. Now we can go up here. What's up with these pigeons? Let's talk to this pigeon. Oh. Okay. We learned some things today. About this pigeon. What's this pigeon got to say? Okay. Alright. How about this pigeon? This pigeon's trying to fly. What you got to say, pigeon?
The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity.
I was thinking that. I was thinking.
Stern and commanding.
This pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity. Salute the pigeon.
The bird coos its approval, yet you noticed it flinched at the sight of your hand.
Hide your hands behind your back.
With the offending articles out of sight, the bird is back at ease. No harm done.
Okay. Random pigeon encounter. All right, what do we got? To Lord Haverford Gist. To the Honorable Lord Haverford Gist, your reputation as a charitable nobleman is renowned far beyond the walls of Baldur's Gate. Those walls would preserve my family from the rage of absolute cult, could we but gain admittance. However, the flaming fists at the south span of Worms Crossing are adamant in their refusal to let us in. I beg you to please use your influence to send a message to them allowing our passage. We would owe you our undying gratitude. And if you were in need of an experienced scribe, I would be willing to work for only the most nominal wages. Scribe Gallagher Brim in Rivington. To hiring manager Steelwatch Foundry. Greetings. I'm an experienced forge assistant currently stuck in Rivington, but I expect to get into the city soon. When I do, I hope you'll grant me an interview at your famous foundry because I'm gonna need work and I'm really very good at hammering and, you know, tonging. Anyway, don't forget me. I'll be coming around shortly so you can see if you want to hire me. Henry Tongs Buxter. Form H refusal of admittance. Petitioner name here. The Flaming Fist Company regrets to inform you that your request to enter Baldur's Gate has been denied. This is due to check all that apply. Evasive answers to routine questions, suspected cult affiliation, lack of visible means of support. Denied. Petitioners may reapply after a 10-day but too frequent application. Reapplication considered harassment and subject to penalty. To Lily Chasman, Provost Academy. Dear Lily, Dadders and I can't believe our luck in getting you admitted to Provost as a boarding student just before this refugees crisis sealed the city gates. It costs 2 arms and a leg, but if it keeps you inside the gate's walls until the dangers pass, it's worth whatever we had to pay. Now, don't worry about your parents. We're safe enough in Rivington as long as the Steel Watch is here to protect us. Whatever happens, whatever you hear, don't take it into your head to leave the city. Knowing that you're safe at the academy is what keeps us going every day, and we'll get through this. You know we will. Helm bless and keep you, Lily. Mamas. Alright. Very good then.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell?
What are these guys talking about?
Worse that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Excuse me, what are you guys talking about? Hunker's bullion?
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
I'm not scared of the authorities.
This guy looks awesome too.
But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist, right?
Is it weird to say I kind of like your face, bro? Let's come up here. See what we got going on up here. This is some sort of windmill or something? Whoa, whoa! Whoa! Did you guys feel that? Some kind of earthquake or something, man.
Don't give me trouble now.
Really? I rolled a 2 and a 5. That's what you gave me?
At the ready.
Gale, how are you with lockpicking? Let's take a look at what you got.
Sort of thing.
You know what? I think he literally does have a spell. Forgot about that. He was like, surely there's a spell for this sort of thing. Oh, wait, he actually does have a spell for that. You know what I just remembered? So the Crimson Wife had a birthday this week, and she's got a bunch of birthday cake, and I didn't get a piece today. I gotta help myself to that birthday cake. Alright, we're in a windmill basement right now. Stuffed owlbear
for the taking.
Toy. Doesn't seem like it's explosive, but could be. Got a walnut. Bunch of expired stuff. Wait a second. Final warning. This is a notice demanding the miller pay off his debt lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. This is a mind flayer over here.
Inside. Let's chat.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
It doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
What should we do? Should we kill it? Killed other mind flayers, I suppose. Alright, I guess let's attack it before it wakes up. Corey says kill it. Alright, let's do it. Oh, it woke up immediately. What kind of option was that? Kill it before it wakes up. Wakes up immediately.
What? No! I've had so little time.
What do you mean you've had so little time? The enemy is surprised. What's this do? Howl of the Dead.
Poor fucker.
Poor effer. Alright, so this is Will. Let's just bring Will over here. Oh, he can't quite do enough. This guy has 2 health left.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's just get him with this. Bloop. He dead.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
So it's got a Mind Flayer brain, which we can eat, a windmill key, Absolute Orders newborn. Let's read that. True soul alien. Your time has come. The Absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal, true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. Ring of Truthfulness. You gain advantage on insight checks, okay? Alright, so now I guess I could eat this brain? The idea? Where'd the brain go? But yeah, how's it going, Corey? Welcome, welcome. Alright, here's the Mind Flayer brain. I guess we can consume. Psionic Dominance. When an enemy within 18 meters targets you with a spell of a level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use a reaction to nullify the spell. Bloop. That's a great one. Don't mind if I do. Crimson Moon. Partial Illithid.
Excellent choice.
Alright, so this guy turned. Hiding out in his windmill. That's that. Alright, I think that's pretty much it, so let's get out of here. I'm doing good, Corey. Thanks for asking, man. You a Baldur's Gate player? Yourself or what? Okay, I see where we are now.
Could be interesting.
Corey said, I'm just about where you are. Okay. So you're in your first playthrough as well? This is the first and only Baldur's Gate game I've ever played. Bought by Dogpool, gifted to the channel. How are you liking the game so far, Corey?
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Oh, to be fair,
Dandy
for
thistle
a
petals.
miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Ferg Droga.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity.
I thought he was going to say
These
a mustache.
wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry. And nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
How charitable of you. You helped them. How?
Me? I lighten their load. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Let's see. Slippery fellow. Perhaps his thoughts will reveal what his lips won't. Alright, we gotta roll at least a 7. 13. Boom. We good.
Difficult to get a good day's trade done when I'm expected to keep watch for Shadowheart at the same time. Who knows when she'll finally turn up?
Sounds like you've got wares for sale. Mind if I take a look? Hellrider Longbow, dang. Gain +3 bonus to initiative rolls. Once per turn, a creature hit by this weapon will possibly be afflicted with fairy fire. That's 3 to 10 damage. That seems pretty nice, huh? Cold Snap Dagger. Dwarven Thrower. This weapon will return to its owner when thrown. Okay. I could possibly buy this stuff, but... How do I see how much money I have?
All right. What now?
How much gold do I have? It just says weight up here. Where's my gold? Oh, here it is. 92. Okay. Yeah, so I could afford this if I really wanted. I have an acquaintance that might be more willing to deal with. Her name is Shadowheart.
Is that so? Well, perhaps you should retrieve her then.
Alright, so we gotta go back to camp. Let's swap out.
Never a dull moment. Don't waste a step.
Where's Shadowheart? I think Shadowheart's over here. Might swap out Shadowheart for Will for a minute.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Corey said, I like it. It's a great game.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed, but need to stay alert all the same.
Join me.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join.
Trade places with Will.
I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Okay. Camp.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
I'm ready.
All right, let's have Shadowheart talk to Ferg Droger.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again.
I didn't, I'm wearing a mask.
But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
You're a Sharon, aren't you? From Shadowheart's cloister.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I'll let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
All right. So he's rolling out. Where's the... Where did he say to go? He said go to the House of Grief. I don't think I see that yet. All right, so she's got to go to the House of Grief. Meanwhile, what I want to see is where... Oh, okay, you can't go through this. You can't go through this. Or at least, I don't think you can. I don't think you can go down there. Alright. So we've kind of fully explored this whole area, as far as I can tell. So let's look at our quest. Cazador's Palace. Where's that? I don't know. We gotta go to Shress's Caress. Sabi said, staying inactive, gonna be playing System Shock Remake. Sounds good, Sabi. Enjoy. Alright, yeah, so I think I just need to go up here to the cave mouth. Oh, wait, no, the cave mouth is... I need to go to that bridge, but the cave mouth is just my own custom mark. Circus of the Last Days.
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
What's the rush, Sob? Can't we stay here for a bit? Why are we getting trouble?
The Absolute Army. That's all. Not a chance.
Remember. Why are we getting trouble?
all the way there and do the same.
Anything. No refugee. Stop fretting. The Steelwatch will be stopped.
Alright, so this is where I went in before. Now we'll go up to this bridge area, I suppose. I think I already went down that way. I went down those stairs before.
Great headline.
Let's see, Lens the journalist. Let's see what she has to say.
Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today?
Why is security so tight?
There was a skirmish a few days back. A band of absolutists came close to entering the city. People started panicking, so the gate got closed. My editor at the Baldur's Mouth Gazette sent me down to get a first-hand account of the chaos. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not.
And what do you think is the truth?
That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective.
I'd love to speak with your editor. Where can I find him?
At the Gazette's print house, though it's in the lower city, so you'll need to get past the gates first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece about. You, might want to speak to him about that. Set the record straight before the ink is dry, so to speak. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make. Fascinating.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's save. We haven't saved tonight. We better do that now.
No time to rest.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
Let's talk to the Steel Watcher.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning Steel Watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, Steel Watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Where is this Steelwatch Foundry?
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Do you know how to fix this malfunctioning engine?
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know. Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
What can you tell us about Lord Gortash?
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Let's see, what can we do?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
dally.
So we have the conditioned seeming. I don't really know what that does. Oh, okay, it's got us all looking like this. Interesting.
Don't mind if I do. No time to dally.
With 10 other people and pray none of them had sticky.
So it seems like we're just sneaking right in. I don't know.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that 10 of them. Brothel, pleasure house.
All right, so it says we discovered a checkpoint, or here's the south span checkpoint. All right, so here it is, south span of Worms Crossing. Investigate suspicious toys in this next building, so I guess we're go do that.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do, which means we're getting a real.
I must keep going.
Wonder how long the condition of seeming lasts.
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
Sharess's caress.
Let's look at this blackboard here.
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
All right, let's look back at our different quests and whatnot. So, Lae'zel needs to be in Sharess's Caress. All right.
I can't hear you.
So let's go back to camp. I think let's maybe swap Shadowheart out for Lae'zel. Where's Lae'zel? Down here.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Best be on my way. A private word would be nice.
Orin, Skra, burn away the shadows she hides in, tear off her mask, and you'd reveal her for what she is, a shivering child.
Good point. I'd like you to join
the
me.
party's full. You'll need to make room.
Take Shadowheart's place, I guess?
Well chosen.
Oh my gosh, Lae'zel needs to be leveled up now. Fighter level 9. Oh, that's it? Alright. I think she goes up another level at 10. Gain 2 maneuvers, passive maneuvers. Evasive footwork. Fainting attack. You can both use both your action and bonus action on turn to attack a target with advantage and deal an additional 1d4 damage. Goading attack. Deal an additional 1d4 damage. Okay, maneuvering attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d4 damage. On hit, select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. It will not provoke attacks of opportunity. Grant an ally 8 temporary hit points, bolstering their resolve. That could be nice. Multiple enemies at once. I'll do that as well. All right. Cool, so now we've got Lae'zel. Let's go in.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's
Repositioning. Forget your worries. Indulge yourself.
Mamzelle Mira.
A Githyanki. Last one I serviced blessed me with a bruise and a smile. Eyes of steel, bearing to match. I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. Oh my gosh. Spot on. That sounds delightful.
I thought as much. Those eyes tell a story. Punishment is your pleasure. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
Maddie said, I haven't talked about Sophia from Mexico, mainly because she works a lot because her family's poor, but she translates English to them so I can talk with them, and they love that she's got a friend in the USA. That's cool, Maddie. I was actually just talking with the Crimson wife about the oldest Crimson kid. We're thinking we might want to try to get him like a Spanish tutor or something so that he can learn Spanish.
Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are.
Will the stern librarian be back tomorrow?
I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind.
You need help? Let me find her for you.
To service is my calling, not to be served. But I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing.
2 flights up, then turn right and right again. That's Fion's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key.
On to other matters.
I'm listening.
Are there other options for companionship?
Isha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favourite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
Did the devil give you its name?
Indeed he did. Raphael.
Of course it is.
Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
Shress's Caress Rooms key. Shress's Caress finances. 20 casks of Gulfmere in reserve, 200 gold. 10 casks of Happy Gnome Brew, 100 gold. 10 casks of Higher Spirits, 300 gold. Groceries and Butcher, 500 gold. Massage oil, 50 gold. Leather treatment, 10 gold. Marie's No Consequences oil, 50 gold. Salaries, 400 gold. Total 1610. Incomes, food catering, 300 gold. Drinks, 400 gold. Hospitality, 1,000 gold. Total, 1,700 gold. Amira, dearie, we need to find a replacement for our stern librarian. I hate to do this to her so fast, but we're this close to bleeding all of our savings, and we need to bulk up before this little crisis chases away all of our regulars back into their own sheets. We could ask the twins to work separately for now, I suppose. Krilla.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. Good to see you again, even if you have put me out of pocket. The boss bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
We meet again.
Indeed we do. Seems like an age ago that the boss sent me to keep an eye on you. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
That'll be.
Fist Gainmaya
You're looking parched,
in Irenia.
sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste?
Watch silently.
What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Hoots Hooligan.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Shress's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
I bet a barkeep in this place hears all sorts of stories.
My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way.
Well, what's the story of this place?
Caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
I'd like to see what else you have.
Have a look.
Coffee, milk. All right, just a bunch of stuff. I don't need any of this.
All set, are you? Looking for flavour to savour? Perhaps? Forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Your new brew sounds potent. I'll give that a try.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
I'll take my chances on the hooch.
Damn. The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
All right. Like to see what else you have.
Have a look.
Okay, we got Hoots Hooch. What is this? Amulet of the Drunkard. While wearing this amulet, regain 2 to 8 hit points per turn while drunk. Additionally, increase the duration of your inebriation by 5 rounds. Okay, so Hoots Hooch gets you drunk immediately, I guess. Doesn't interest me as much.
All set, are you?
Oh, Kira the cat.
Meow. Hello.
You're a pretty kitty, aren't you? Oh, it's purring. Let's try to pet it. Oh, God. Offer Gregorio, here he is.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
I found the explosive toy bears you donated to the refugees.
What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
Keep your gold. I want answers.
I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
They? Who's this they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Tell me who they are, or you'll be dead before they even get to you. I rolled a 1? Come on, dude. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. That's more like it.
All right, all right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. not because I want to. Because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
You still haven't told me who they are.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Phalogia sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Should we let him go or not, Crimson Knights? What do you think? Should we accept his little bribery and let him go? And go after the people who are threatening him? Or should I attack him as well? What do you think? Simon said, Crimson. Have you heard that Hellblade 2 is not good launch? I have not heard that, but I haven't really been keeping up with gaming news recently. Simon said, I'm not sure I'm all about rip and tear, though. I'm just gonna tell him to get out of my sight.
Oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I listen to Corey on this one. Alright, so we gotta go to Fellow Gear's fireworks in the lower city. Here's Monsieur
Enjoy the
Chapeau.
fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Citizen. Queen rolled the despoiler.
You can stare as much as you like.
Okay. Sorn Orlith.
Sorry, friend, but you look like you can't take what I mete out. Bring someone with a rear of cast iron.
Wow. Nim Orlith.
Sorry, friend, but you look like you can't take what I mete out. Bring someone with a rear of cast iron.
This little balcony situation here. Ear spoon.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 Fingers.
Listen in on their conversation. Boom, got it.
You rats with the guild now. Heard 9 Fingers met a match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust 9 Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the 9th hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? You there! Getting up in our affairs?
I need work, and it sounds like 9 Fingers needs steel. Total bonus is -1. I basically have to roll a 19 to get through this. This is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna roll a 19 or 20, but I'll try again. I have no other choice here. I rolled a 9. Awesome. Alright, that didn't go well. What are you gonna do?
Good luck with that, chum. My mouth's buttoned.
Read his mind.
Nine Fingers won't be happy about Zenobia, and I'm not about to tell her.
I need to talk to Nine Fingers about Zenobia.
Better you than me. Now listen, I'll only say this once. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
We need so what did that? Aid the Underduke. We overheard some gossip at Sharess's Caress. Nine Fingers, leader of the city's criminal guild, is having her territory threatened by a new player on the scene, the Stone Lord. We should head to the guild hall to find out more.
Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
Oh, I don't think this kind of stuff.
Sauceman Chorizo.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type.
Got any food going spare?
I suppose. If you're willing to pay for it.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't need
Now
it
get
that
out
bad.
from under my feet, would you?
Okay. Whatever you say, dude.
The cucumbers have been taken from the pantry.
One with the weave. On my way.
All right, let's go into the basement. There's a rat here.
Yes, of course.
Talk to the rat. See what it has to say for itself. Squeak. Squeak. Okay. Good point. I could steal from them. I don't really need to, though, to be honest. Is there anything down here that I really want? Doesn't seem like it. But I'm gonna take it anyways. Might as well since I'm down here.
Yes, of course.
Sabi said Hellblade 2 was supposed to have 9 hours of playtime, but players are finishing the game in 3 to 5 hours, full with cutscenes and all, which is why the community is furious and they need to get more updates. Sabi also said Crimson Helldivers 2 is in bad condition. I know, I was like, I was thinking about getting Helldivers 2, and now I was like, I don't know. Doesn't seem like that's necessarily something we want to do at this point. Valeria.
Another case closed.
Another flying elephant.
Huzzah to Valeria!
Huzzah! Who is this
Hang
guy,
on a
man?
sec. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
What is up with this guy? Afraid so. I found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Who's Devella?
My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found?
Wonder what his assistant is. I found the murder weapon you missed in a tunnel under the temple.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
Could be to do with how he was helping the refugees.
Could doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive.
Simon said, that elephant's pretty cute.
Come back when you've got some real evidence. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
I spoke to both corpses. They were killed by a dwarf dressed in red.
That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling, hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less.
A group of shape-shifting assassins were under the temple, along with more murder victims.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
I haven't found anything of note.
It was the height of arrogance, then, to disturb me. Don't come back unless you've got something worth saying. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
Guess we got nothing. All right, we gotta learn more there. These are all just citizens. Can't talk to any of them. There's nothing else up here. Wait, so what? Guess we gotta go this way? Oh, we gotta go up, up, up.
Everyone is Shire's caress.
Gale is taking Shire's. Okay, yeah, so we're opening this.
I've got a long road ahead. If not over, then through.
All right, so we can dispel disguise.
Come on, let's go.
Ready and willing.
I don't think we need these disguises anymore. Nope. What do we got going on in here?
Should mind my step.
Really?
Okay. It's getting a little bit PG-13 around here now.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim.
Okay.
You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin
hide your
burns
ears,
with her
kids!
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
Looks fun. Mind if I join? You aren't safe. Get out of here now.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come.
Yeah, well, she's no longer the absolutely amazing...
Flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Yeah, I don't think she's what you thought she was. Oh, look. That could be a problem. Wow. Sabi would be dead right now. He's like, get me into the game right now.
Cry about it.
I am fury. I am death. Let my name be known.
So close. So what is this? Rally, okay. Oh! That hurt.
On it.
Fist Jar is dead. Let's talk to Noise.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty.
Oh my gosh, she's in love with the
Floats like a butterfly.
Mind Flayer.
Its blood shimmers like silver.
That thing could have killed you and you're musing on its beauty?
How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The Mind Flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
The creature aroused you, didn't it?
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
I broke my own rule. I didn't know what was happening. I guess I should have guessed that Sharess's caress was what it is, but what'd you have in mind?
Close your eyes and listen.
All right.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
What do we want to be? Let's say contented.
You are more than contented. You are at total peace. Your belly is full. Your mind rested. Your eyes bright. No more will you hear the clang of steel on steel. No more will you fear the cry of a wolf, the growl of an ogre. You are warm. You are safe.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Okay. What, do I have some kind of effect now? Affected entity has a... Oh, okay, interesting. Fist Jara. Ruby ring. Corey wanted me to choose powerful, which actually is what I almost did choose. I was leaning towards it, but I didn't end up choosing that.
Open up.
I won't steal her little bit of what she's got.
One day I'll catch a break.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Elminster's
Moan
library.
Loudly in the library at all times.
What does this one say? Nymph's Grotto sign, by the way.
Nymph's Grotto.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing.
All right.
Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Shires's caress is a professional.
Brutal leap. Interesting. All right, Crimson Knights, we're coming up on midnight here. So we didn't get too far. But we made solid progress at the same time. It's just a shorter stream tonight. But I'm happy with, you know, where we're at right now. We finally got to Shires's Caress. We're getting deeper into Baldur's Gate, the city, in the game. We're making our way towards Gortash. We got to get another stone from him. We got to get another stone from Orin. And then we'll pretty much be wrapping the game up at that point. Sabi said, what will you stream next? So tonight we return to Baldur's Gate 3, getting back into that, but the next 2 nights we're going to be streaming Fortnite. So tomorrow we're going to do a final night of Fortnite Battle Royale before the end of the season. I'll do open lobbies tomorrow night for that. Then on Friday we'll check out what presumably will be the new season of Fortnite. So we'll check that out on Friday. So it's going to be Fortnite the next 2 nights. And then on Sunday night, actually, I don't know. Am I going to stream Sunday night? I don't know if I'll be able to stream Sunday night because I'm going to be out of town until probably late. So we'll see. But either Sunday or Monday, we'll get back into Baldur's Gate. All right. So that's the plan. Fortnite the next 2 nights, and then Sunday or Monday we'll do Baldur's Gate again. And I know that I do owe some sub nights as well, so we got to get those. We got to get those scheduled. So I'll figure that out as well. I know that I owe a number of sub nights at this point. But yeah. Sports high and by. Sorry that we're ending just as you're presumably coming in. but we're coming up on midnight here. So, Corey, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. Great having you in here, and yeah, looking forward to continue some more Baldur's Gate in the future. So I hope you join for future streams as well, man. Savi said, will you stream Fallout 4 at any point if you own it? I do own it, and I pretty thoroughly beat the game. I don't think I quite finished all the DLC content, but Fallout 4, fun fact, is the first game that I ever streamed. When I first started streaming, like, you know, whatever, 8 years ago. I can't believe I've been streaming that long. When I first started streaming, we were playing through Fallout 4. Great game, absolutely loved it. But anyways, I'll probably only go back to Fallout 4 if we have a sub night. I'm enjoying, you know, checking out some Fallout 76 like we have a couple times. So I wouldn't mind playing more of that as well. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. Again, shout out to Sabisachi, Latrice, Jeremiah, Rex, Sports Network, Corey, Maddie, and I don't know if I forgot anybody else. If I did, I'm sorry. Dogpool was in here as well. Thank you, everyone, for joining the stream. Moon13, thank you for joining. Have a great night, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow night with some Fortnite for the end of the season. Stay safe and have a good time until then. Night, everybody.